Welcome back, guys, to Triangle Strategy, where last episode, as Hyzante made a move to drive a wedge between House Warford and King Roland, we found our group making their next choice with 3 paths to take. As Roland wished to have help in stopping the Royalists, Frederica to defend the Rosellan village, and Benedict to return to House Warford to visit the recently awoken Simon. We now try to convince those who could be swayed to visit Serenoa's father. Right, I guess then, Gila and Huette.
Ah, yes?
Things are slowly settling down in the capital. Right now would be the perfect time to pay the Rosellan village a visit. The rumors of bandits are clearly troubling her. Perhaps you could put her mind at ease. Okay, so you're actually really up for going somewhere else. I wish to return home and tell father our victory. I just hate the sentence. You wish to return to Wolford, my lord? Okay, I wish to see how my father fares with my own eyes. I don't even know if Gila would like that. See, I think I messed up with Anna because I went with what I thought rather than what Anna would like to hear. So if we go back to what I think Gila wants to hear, it's usually like a reason to do a thing. She doesn't seem to be very much for the emotional, is how I'd put it. I mean, didn't she, like, side against Frederica on something that was absolutely crazy that I couldn't believe that she sided... Wasn't it the Rosellan slavery and stuff? It's like, what the hell? What the hell, Gila? So I say if we go to Wolford, Milo is likely to come with us. We can take the chance to learn more about her. Do you think Hyzante is scheming something and using her to that end? Yes. I mean, I thought that was obvious. Do we have to speak about this, Gila? She's literally a spy. We all know it. I won the 7 now. I do not think they mean us any harm. Serenoa, don't be naive. But it would be wise for us not to let our guard down.
Uh-huh.
But of course, we are still unbelievers. It would serve us well to be vigilant of the Holy State's movements. And having Milo close might shed some light on their intentions.
I require some time to think.
I understand your concerns for your home, my lord. If that were our only issue, the decision would be an easy one. Alas, Gila is deep in thought. It's just Huette left. Is there any more sparklies? We may have freed the capital from Aesfrost's clutches, but there is still so much work to be done. As a member of the Kingsguard, I wish to stay here and help unify the Crown City. I mean, I don't mind, but I want to go home. But, like, you can stay? I thought that was what you'd do. Everyone is listening to reason on everything as well. I see. You wish to return to Wolford. My father has just recently regained consciousness. I would let him know of our accomplishments myself. Here we go. Now that he is king, Roland must resolve matters in the capital himself. Only he can unite his people and restore Glenbrook to its former glory. That's what Huette wants to hear. Again, not about me, about the men she is obsessed with, Asgard. Roland must resolve matters in the capital himself. He must be king.
Good point.
I see. So you believe he must be the one to bring the royalists to justice and regain the people's trust. Even I can see that dissent among the citizens. But as you said, it may be necessary to leave things entirely in his hands to allow him to establish his position as king.
Okay.
I see now why you would return to the Wolford domain instead. Okay, I like that Huette's line of thinking was bang on with my original line of thinking when it came to Roland in the first place. That's pretty cool. Do. I think that's everything, but now I'm afraid of missing a sparkly. Especially when some of it can be superior materials. I was about to say, maybe I can examine the scales of conviction to find a... Oh, wait a second, that won't work. That's literally just end the vote. But our vote is done. We've decided our path, in a sense. We've made a save as well, just in case I mess it up. But I know which way I'm going. Games had him unconscious for 12 chapters for a reason.
It is time to cast our votes. We have 3 options before us. Return to the Wolford domain, depart to the Rosellan village, or stay in the capital. Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I mean, why are these three voting? I don't know. Well, yeah, I get what they are, but still. We know what they voted for. Those are set in stone. Should have already started with it in there.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Oh, cool. That's down with you, my lord. You will lead House Wolford to where it belongs. So now we're 2-1-2 at the very least. Means we're definitely not going to the Rosellan village.
You have my vote.
After much deliberation, I have decided to let your convictions lead us. Oh, 3-1-2. This will be the winning vote.
I have faith in you.
I was uncertain, but I trust your judgment, Lord Serenoa. Wow, when Roland learns that you had voted against him.
You won me over.
I've got no good reason to disagree with you, lad. You have my vote.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
I'm glad I did actually get Anna too. I was worried about her more than anyone. I'm going home. 5-1-1. Got them all. That I could get, so that's cool.
The way forward is decided. We return to the Wolfort domain with Benedict and inform Father that we have reclaimed the capital.
But Roland's not going and Frederica's not going, right?
I must return to the Wolfort domain, to my father's side.
Lord Simon will be most pleased to see you, I am certain.
Of course. Fulfill your duty to your father. I shall see to things in the capital.
And I shall attend to the Rosellan village. Please give Lord Simo my best.
Oh, Lord Serenoa, you are returning home? What perfect timing. I was thinking of heading to the Wolfort domain myself. Might I accompany you?
Milo, how'd you sneak into the castle?
Oh, let's just say I have my ways. You might find the companionship of such a capable woman a boon on the road.
I know not what her aims are, my lord, but I do know she will be easier to watch by your side.
Indeed. All right, Milo, you may come. But you'll be put to work for the household. Understood?
Of course, my lord.
Then this is farewell for now. King Roland, Frederica, until our reunion in the capital.
Roland and Frederica have left the party. My super good damage. Frederica, come back! So ends Chapter 15, Part 1, A Banner's Worth. Yes, it does seem nice to be reaffirmed that I have, like, gone for every golden route path without prodding. And yes, the votes don't count as prodding. The votes are kind of like, the votes that are going on the chat now are kind of like a very much a sure thing, because most people are going to, like, say the vote that is actually probably the correct way. But I have decided what I'm going to do before the vote comes in. So, yeah, I'm going my path because I'm trying to read the game. Like, again, if this was a choice for it, which I haven't had a confirmation on if this was a choice for it, but it probably was. Because, simply put, it has to be a big choice. The grounds for this choice are laid 12 chapters earlier, when Simon fell unconscious. How can you not, 12 chapters later, go back? I don't know, you know? It's like such a big plot point to then leave simmering for 12 chapters. And to then not follow up. That's how I look at it.
With the capital once more under their control, the members of House Wolfort disperse to the various corners of the domain. Roland, for his part, works to rid the Crown City of his political enemies. Frederica repairs to the Rosellan village. Serenoa, Benedict, and the others, meanwhile, make a triumphant return to Castle Wolffort, where Lord Simone eagerly awaits their arrival.
So begins Chapter 15, Part 2, when our paths part. And by the way, I'd quite like Gila and Huette to stay with their, don't need everyone. I've got a lot of guys at the back that could probably sub in.
Hark! The young rulers have returned.
You're back! You're back! You made it!
Show some respect, lad. They've driven Aesfrost from our lands and brought the kingdom back from the brink. And one of them is no less than one of Hyzante's saintly 7.
Dare I say, an achievement greater than Lord Simone ending the Saltiron War. Fills me with pride enough to think I'd done it myself.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lord King. I didn't mean it.
You've done nothing wrong. Address me as you please. I thank you one and all for your efforts in seeing us through to victory.
Oh, you are too gracious, my lord.
As is the Hierophant, who saw fit to bless us with a boatload of salt. And all thanks to you, Lord Serenoa.
The Hierophant, you say?
Wow! That's amazing!
Isn't it just? Bold is the nation that besmirches House Wolffort's honor now.
I reckon not even the king himself would speak ill of us now.
Course not. It was this lad what made that mask-wearing coward of a prince the king.
All hail House Wolffort.
All hail Mr. Lord!
It worked. What? That easy?
Serenoa is truly a man of the people.
And he's got the might to defend him. He's earned their trust.
And so he may as well be king. I must say I do appreciate a powerful man. Perhaps I should cast my lot in with the future rather than the past.
The cowardly prince they refer to is King Roland, no doubt.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
I pray that's all it is. Hyzante's overtures are most bold. They mean to lure us in.
God, you've got a dot emote. What the hell? What the hell? Legendary. Did we get another character story? Because I thought we were at 4. Oh, we've not just got another character story. We've got another recruitment. So we have side things going on as well, as Hyzante's overtures worked perfectly in now making my people feel that I should be king instead of Roland. Uh-oh. Serenoa, yeah, you're right in the chat, Serenity. He really should have stepped in and said something, but he didn't. Dumbass. Meanwhile, though, an elderly woman is attacked by bandits, but she is not as fragile as she seems.
Good grief. Just what do you hope to gain by hassling a little old lady like me?
Your food. Now hand it over, all of it, or we'll slit your throat.
You are Roselle, are you not? Like those at the source in Hyzante 30 years ago.
What are you talking about, you old hag?
Your people fled from oppression, yet still you struggle to find peace. Isn't that so?
Shut your mouth, you hag. Just put the food down and be gone.
So I was right. I will say no more, so you had best be on your way now.
We're the ones giving orders here. Besides, we've got no choice.
So you are blind to the strength of the opponent that stands before you. That is unfortunate.
You're no ordinary old lady. Forgive us. We've had nothing to eat for days. We promise we won't do this again. Please, just spare us our lives.
Your eyes do not lie. Very well. Move along.
Thank you.
Good grief. To think that after fleeing Hyzante, some of those poor Roselle had to resort to thievery. This is not the world I wished for, but perhaps there is still something I can do.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord.
What is it?
An elderly woman has come seeking an audience with you.
A rare guest. Very well. Show her in.
Yes, sir.
I would hear your name.
You may call me Groma.
The same name as the legendary Aesfrosti general from the Saltiron War. You're the one they called Iron Fist, yes?
I have long since abandoned that name. After the war, I wandered the land, hoping to find a new purpose. Yet it would seem that I am destined to be drawn into bloody conflict until the end of my days. But there may still be something this old crone can do.
Why do you come to me?
Why do you ask? Can you not trust a former general of Aesfrost?
Perish the thought. My own betrothed hails from your land.
Indeed she does. And of Rosellan birth, no less, if I have heard true.
Only a fool judges a person by their origins. I would know what is in your heart.
Ha! You are just as the rumors say. My heart, indeed. I have seen enough suffering to last lifetimes. All I wish now is to see it end.
Then we share a common goal. Let us fight for it as one.
With pleasure. I think you'll find there's life in these old bones yet.
Groma has joined our forces. What's your spot? Obviously, you beat people up. A veteran versed in martial arts. Counterattacks when evading a physical attack. Ooh, evade counter. Can slip deftly between foes as well. Evade counter's different. Is she tanky? Probably not. I guess we've got to go to the barracks to really check her out and all that, because that's where we can do some talky-talky. So at this point, I'm wondering as well, should I be buying the materials via kudos? I mean, I can always farm extra kudos, right? To, like, weapon upgrade people. Or should I be waiting to, like, find some out in the open? Really? I ran into some bandits the other day, and they got me thinking. They likely lived good, honest lives when the realm was at peace, but the times have reduced them to stealing just to stave off hunger. I wonder what changed them, and if someday they can return to their normal lives in their villages. I want to use my power to create a world where those men can live in peace. If there is anything I can do to that end, you need only say the word. Groma Jurgina, a former Aesfrosti general whose epithet Iron Fist was feared by all during the Saltiron War. She shares Sereno's convictions and visits him in hopes of putting an end to Norzelia's suffering. How are we going to get your character stories up? You got quite a good design, though. The old lady with the big flowing ponytail, but obviously way good, strong. Wacha! Gotta love me some good old martial arts. Everyone loves some good old martial arts. I may be old, but I'm far from fragile. Use me as you see fit on the battlefield. Sure thing. Got quite a few older members as well in this game. There are quite a few young, like, kiddish members, granted. There's a bit more, like, older members for generally properties from Japan. Is how I'd look at it. So she comes as level 22. She has the Fist of Destruction. Trying to put equipment on her. So physical defense is actually... Whoa. So wait. So her physical defense is better than Maxwell's? Yes. She doesn't have any magic attack, but she doesn't need it. Her magic defense is better as well. Okay. Her luck is... So this is like, again, in the Roland races, I feel. She can take a hit, but most importantly, instead of just taking a hit, she can dodge a hit. I mean, Eridor has 29 evasion. She has 36. She's fast-ish, so like thereabouts in terms of speed. What's Medina's speed at now, by the way? 29? That's pretty good. So 26 isn't bad. Like 26 is just a little bit higher than our average character in a sense. Like it's like Serenoa level. Her evasion's great. Her movement is 5, her jump is 3, which again is above the norm as well. She seems pretty good at the moment, just looking like statistically. You could again put her on the front lines as tanking, but she might be dodge and get the counter on as well, which is pretty cool. Allows you to slip past enemies and obstacles. Evade detection. Don't know exactly what that means until we try it. I'm assuming because it says obstacles as well that it probably is pass through. Deal physical damage to enemies across 3 horizontal squares and have a chance to immobilize them for 2 turns. A sweeping kick. Nice. Eliminate and evade. Increase your evasion for 3 turns when you defeat an enemy. Beat 1, then start dodging those. Energy wave. Gives her a ranged attack physical that she can always use to, like, get people. And she has a provoke. No, she has a provoke on a 1-turner. But I'm guessing the range being 1 means it's only, like, the directly next to her. And cross counters at level 27. So, yeah, dodge tank. But also, again, with some really good skills, like eliminate and evade, buff in the evasion. I guess I don't have any evasion stuff to give someone. Oh, did I take these off of thingy? I think I did. Increase strength and magic attack for 3 turns when you defeat an enemy is the red anklet. Oh, the gear got taken off of Frederica and Roland. Oh. Oh. Not what I was expecting. Just got a lot less HP than Maxwell. I give him the Roland setup than I had. I want to give Eridor the Amulet of Immunity. So he can't get provoked anymore, so he doesn't get locked into being provoked and running around, and I can use him to provoke, which just seems so awe-inspiringly good, because we've hit some really nice provokes lately that have really messed up our enemy. I guess I'll give you the red anklet then. I mean, magic defense? Why not? You've already got 26. It means you can stand... See, here's again. It's like another person who can stand at the front rows and actually take a good, strong magic hit. Groma seems pretty good, is all I'll say. I like her anyway. I don't have the thing to upgrade her at this point, which would be a leather. I could definitely buy it. Let's buy the second tier upgrade. You're not the... You like items, but you're not the one who gets the items. Do I actually... Oh, I must just sold out of leather. I'm out. I can't upgrade her. I mean, I can do her base stuff. Increases evasion by 1, speed by 1. Oh my goodness, she can get speed up to 29. Iron and fiber. I mean, ideally, you'd want all of these things, wouldn't you? With her. Looks pretty good. Right, a new character. Again. How many more will we get over time? Ain't that the question? I mean, I'll still keep these in the thing, but we've got at least a couple more in hand so we can maybe upgrade someone to something in the future. I'll buy some of them. I'll buy the ones we don't have any of at the moment. And then I'll leave the rest, which is 6,000 gold more, on the basis of I don't know if we might be encountering a market anywhere anytime soon. I need to have money. Okay, so Groma joined and delayed us even further. So let's find out what's going on at the Hierophant's Palace. Though the Saintly Seven praise House Warfort for their glorious victory, they know they must be ever vigilant.
Once proud Aesfrost has been laid low, and Prince Roland installed as King of Glenbrook. Perhaps now they understand how powerful we are.
There is yet more good news. We have coaxed enough power from the Elfric to power the automaton.
Oh, have the spoils of war ever been so great?
A question House Wolfort no doubt asks themselves. Are you not troubled by their gains? The people of Glenbrook rally around their newly returned hero as we speak. I fear we have unwittingly created an enemy to rival Aesfrost, or worse.
Which is precisely why I have sent Milo to watch their every move. We shall be informed of any plots against us in due course.
And you are content to trust this, Milo?
What does it matter if I trust her? The goddess shall render final judgment to any and all traitors.
Be they spies, or one of the Saintly Seven.
Indeed. May we never live to witness such a tragedy.
I didn't think they truly believed their own crap, right? But they do! Milo is going to turn, very obviously at this point in time. Not only do you get, like, the trust stuff here played up, but you've also got Milo going, maybe I should not serve the old and serve the new. The ones on the up and up. The come up. Well, let's switch to a character story and talk about another saint. The former saint has only one regret left in his heart. What is that regret for Archibald?
Who in their right mind sends an old man on a scouting mission? Oh, goddess take me. I can't wait to retire. Of course, I can't very well do so until the war is over.
What will you do once it is?
I can't say I have any plans in particular. But there is one regret I'd like to remedy. I'd like to find my first love. I still dream of her, even all these years later.
Huh.
She was the general of the Aesfrosti forces during the siege of the Citadel of the Sands. The turning point of the Saltiron War, that was. I never learned her name. We were enemies, yes, but it was clear from the battle we waged how much we admired one another. She caught a beautiful figure on the battlefield. Her every movement was majestic. More than anything, she was a fearsome warrior. Truly, there is none in the world like her. I wonder what might have been had we met in a tavern instead of as enemies.
I see. I hope you can find her then.
As do I. As do I.
Well, looky here. Easy mark.
Let's get them before they wise up.
There.
He saw us?
We're too far away. Inhumanly possible.
Monster!
How did you sense those bandits from such a distance?
Rats like that will never get the better of me. Until this war is over, I've only begun to fight.
I can see you mean that.
Ah, that's it. I know what I'm going to do when we're done fighting. I'll travel the land till I find the Aesfrosti general who caught my eye. It's strange, but I sense her presence wherever I go. Might be she's closer than I think. If that's the case, I'd better do what I can to end this war, and fast. Time to work twice as hard for an early retirement.
Somehow, everything kind of worked out there, didn't it? In terms of timings. With the new ones we got, etc. Everything just kind of worked out. So that's cool. Just walks back to the encampment now, goes to have a drink, and he's just sitting in the bar next to her going, alright, how are you? Yeah, I'll have a pint, please. A bit like that. Sam, trying to sound like the normal people who go to a pub. Yeah, I'll have a pint. Yeah.